Evening, gang. Evening, all. Not long left of the la-di-da, I'm afraid. It's been a beautiful smoke. Beautiful smoke. Robbie Williams is on here. The Robbie Williams. Surely not. He's too good looking, isn't he? Let's see if Bobby wants to come on, shall we? Williams.
Hi, mate.
You alright?
Huh?
You alright?
Yeah. Just feeling a bit depleted of bants, though.
Do you want to go heavy on the bants tonight?
No, I've got I've got zero bants. I'm not depressed because of it. I've just done a live myself, and I realised that there's no banter to be had. So you,
King, mate.
huh?
The banter king.
Yeah, you're the banter king. So you supply the bants, and I'll be the straight man, which I haven't been since.
See?
Yeah.
Banter.
I did it. I joined in with the banter. I outed myself as a closet person.
You play Mother?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to go first or second?
You go first.
I'll start with an easy one for you, all right? Nice
Okay.
and low. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg?
Arm, I think.
That surprises me.
Yeah. I'll go with arm. You rather hit away to a very, very dark place then.
Go on, I want to hear it.
Involving drinking urine.
Say that again?
Involving drinking piss.
Yeah, that's fine. Go on.
Okay. Would you rather? No, I won't do that. Okay. Let me just do a simple one, right? Would sent have I got news for you or mock the week?
Have I got news for you?
Why?
I think it's got more viewers, and it's, as you know, mock the week. Mock the week. I'm not into politics, so I'll find it quite tough to ad lib in that.
Do you ever watch mock the week?
Yeah, I do, but I admire it rather than participate in it. If you know what I mean.
Oh, somebody came up with a good question. You have to be a Spurs fan to answer it. Would you rather Spurs win the league? This was the question today after you left and went home on your radio. Would you rather Spurs win the league and Arsenal stay up, or Spurs come second and Arsenal get relegated?
I asked this on my show last night. He's probably nicked it from there.
Oh, really? Somebody came back and asked that again.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got one for you, all right?
Yeah.
Would you rather, at 18, score the World Cup winning goal for England,
Yeah.
but the next day you get injured and you can't play ever again, ever?
At 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or have the career that Tony Cottee had. So a really good career, fantastic player.
Well, I have a soft spot for Tony Cottee. You know, that was the sort of the salad days of me getting into football, and Tony Cottee was big on the scene back in the middle 80s. So I think I'd go for Tony Cottee's impressive career.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, what would you do? Oh, Liam Payne's here.
Liam Payne, if people don't know Liam Payne, he's just telling who he is.
Liam Payne used to be in Take That with me.
Who's Liam Payne in Take That?
Yeah, Liam Payne. It was the original member of Take That.
Instead of who?
Well, Jason joined late, and Liam Payne was in Take That for the first 2.5 years.
Did he join late, Jason, because he was at the dentist?
Yes. Yeah. So Liam Payne's from One Direction, you knobhead.
Oh, that's not the same Liam Payne. He wouldn't be on this. He doesn't follow me.
He's just said add me.
Really?
Yeah, it's that Liam Payne. Liam Payne, oh yeah, Andy Goldstein's in charge of adding you. I'd add you straight away, Liam Payne. I love you, Liam.
We can't add him. Oh, that is Liam Payne.
Yeah.
Because you can only do two. You can't do a three-way, can you?
Can't do a three-way. I've always wanted to have a three-way with one of One Direction.
And me, obviously.
Yeah, and if one of One Direction, any of them, Liam Payne.
Who's your favourite One Directioner?
Well, Liam Payne, because he's watching.
Mine too. I love Liam Payne.
Yeah.
I've got all of his albums actually, because since he's been single on his career.
I'd love a three-way. I'd love a three-way with you, Liam. And Liam, I don't. Did you put out singles, or did you put out an album in the end? You put out a load of singles, of which I think a lot of are rocking. Shake That Down, Girl. Yeah, I think you got the tunes. You got the tunes, Liam. There, I've said it.
Have you done a duet with Liam Payne?
I do a duet with Liam Payne.
And in that group, I would have to be like the symbols or the triangle or something.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. Shall we carry on playing Would You Rather?
Yeah. Do you want to go or me?
Okay. Would you rather? You've got to have plastic surgery done, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather have a 3 centimeter longer chin, or run the gambit of having your nose done and it being in the lap of the gods, how your face would then look?
Can I ask, if I have a 3-inch longer chin, can I still have a beard?
Yes.
I mean, I think if I had a smaller nose, I'd look weird, like I said to you yesterday, because I've got such a massive head. But then I've got quite a face, so the chin would only make that look worse. I'd go for the nose.
Yeah. I told you about that time that I decided I'd turn my arm to plastic surgery. I had my chin done. Like, don't worry, everybody. That thing with plastic surgery, it's sort of like a 6-month thing, and then it stops being. It stops working, which is why it's a whole thing where you have to keep going and getting it done. Anyway, I had this bulbous chin for about a week, and it was just swollen, and I just thought, oh my God, I've disfigured myself.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
I've got one for you.
Go on.
Right. Would you rather have a tattoo on your body that's blue and turns your whole body blue so you look like a Smurf? Right?
Yes, that.
Okay.
Or
well, you've chosen that, but I was going to say, or have £100 million every day for the rest of your life, but you've chosen the Smurf thing. No, okay. Or okay, let me change that then. Let me start again. Right? What would you rather have? Every day, every time you meet someone, you spit at them, or every time you meet someone, you have to punch them in the face?
Oh, I'd spit, because I don't know if you've ever seen me punch anything, but I'm quite handy. Okay, here's a question for you.
All right.
For 250 grand a year, a Liverpool fan that goes to every home game.
You cut out there. For 250 grand a year, go on.
You have to be a Liverpool fan that goes to every.
No.
500,000.
Can I hope that they lose?
But you have to get in your car, travel all the way up to Liverpool, and watch every game.
Yeah, but can I hope that they lose?
Yeah, you can hope that they lose if it's in your mind.
I'll do that, yeah.
But
19, yeah,
200 grand a year. Okay, yeah.
Right, I've got one for you, right?
Yeah.
Would you, I mean, money's irrelevant to you, but would you, for £200 million, right, let me tattoo my signature on the back of your neck?
For £200 million?
200 grand, sorry, 200 grand.
No.
Would you not?
No.
100 grand.
Yeah. No, I would. It would. We'd get to 1.8, and I'd be trying to push you to 2 million for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I've got a big signature.
Okay. So, would you? I don't know. I've told you I've got no bants. I've got no bants tonight. I can't even think.
All right, I'll just keep chucking them your way. Do you want more?
Yeah.
All right. What would you rather? Okay. Swim in an Olympic-sized swimming pool filled up with my own feces.
Yeah.
You got to do a length.
Yeah.
Or
Oh no. Right. Okay. So for 100 grand, right?
yeah,
Would you rather, for 2 weeks straight, and you can't break character, and you have to do it, and when people say, "Come on, knock it off," you just carry regardless, and you
yeah,
don't do it? Would you rather speak with a French accent or an American accent?
American.
Okay.
Can I tell you a funny story about that? Right.
Well,
Years ago, I went out with this girl. We went out for dinner, and after dinner, she said, "Do you want to come to the pub with me? I'm meeting a load of my friends." And I went, "Yeah, okay." So in the cab over, I said to her, "I'm going to put on a Mancunian accent, right, for a laugh, and just tell them I'm from Manchester." And she went, "All right." So I went in there, and I was obviously quite pissed. And she was like, "This is Andy," and I was like, "Oh, how's it going? You all right? What's going on?" All right. I went to the loo as soon as I got there, and I didn't know, but when I was in the loo, she said, "He's not from Manchester. He's putting that accent on," and I carried on the whole night.
yeah.
Say that again.
How did you get on? Did people believe that you were Mancunian?
I was quite drunk, so I don't really remember too much. But I remember at the end of it, she said to me, "I told them all that was, you were just putting it on."
Okay, here's a question for you. Would you rather be in Boyzone or Westlife?
I'll be honest with you. I didn't know there were two different bands.
Yeah.
Boys or Westlife? I think Westlife.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be in Boyzone.
Why? Because I'm in Westlife.
Yeah. No, because I've got a very big soft spot for Keith Duffy, and I get on with Robbie, so that'd be.
Right. Would you rather be in the Beatles or the Stones?
I think I'd rather be in the Stones because the Beatles go for, like, what was it? The Stones are still going. They can still tour. They can still get out there. All of their songs have got sort of attitude and swagger, and I would think that they would be much more fun to perform than the Beatles. But obviously the Beatles are my favourite band ever, so I'm not dissing the Beatles. But how about you?
Yeah, I've been the Stones. I love the Stones.
Okay.
I've got one for you. Right? What would you rather? You meet the woman of your dreams when you're 18. You marry her. When you're 65, she says, "I've got to tell you, I was actually a bloke." Right?
Yeah.
Or you meet the woman of your dreams when she's 8, and then you're with her for 50
Yeah.
years, and then you wake up from a coma and none of it was real.
Okay. So the woman that I'm with for that long eventually tells me she's a man.
Yeah.
Would you play off the ladies' tees? Because I'd have a real
She she would have played off the men's tees the whole time you've been playing golf, all those years.
Yeah. And how long would I have been in a coma for?
50 years.
And I was in a coma for 50 years. And am I with the woman of my dreams in the coma?
Yeah.
I'll go with the man, because that's woman of my dreams, but it's a man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Okay. What would you rather happen to you, right? You either have 10 million words left in your life and then forever you can't talk, right?
Yeah.
Or every time you go to write a song, right, your hand falls off.
Just on. Just, but can I put it back on?
Only when you stop writing.
I think I'd go with my hand falling off, because I can do without my hand. I could do without my hand whilst I'm writing a song.
You can't. Every time you go to put pen to paper, you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Goes again. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, because I can ask somebody to just jot down my thoughts.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Would you rather be in Dynasty forever, how long that was on for, or EastEnders for life?
Oh, that's a great question. Who am I playing in Dynasty? A goodie?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah.
Have I got a lot of sex scenes?
Yeah.
Dynasty.
Okay. Okay. So you win the Masters.
What, snooker?
No. Yeah. Golf. You win the Masters golf, or you win the Champions League at football. Which one would you take?
Champions League. It's got to be football over golf.
I think I'd go with the Masters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, here's one for you.
Yeah.
What would you rather? You can never ever sit down, right?
Yeah.
You can't tell people why you can't. People go, do you want to, I've got a meeting with Robbie, do you want to sit down? You go, no, that's all right. And they're going to go and sit down, and you go, it's okay. You just can't, even in the car, you have to sort of, right?
Right, yeah.
You can never sit down.
Yeah.
Or once a week, and you've got no control over it, wherever you are, you violently shit yourself.
I'm going to have to violently shit myself, because sitting down is kind of vital, isn't it? Your questions are great. I'm not attuned to banter tonight, so my questions are just going to be reality based.
Mm-hmm.
You are
fine.
All-time leading goal scorer, or you are Stoke City's all-time leading goal scorer. Which one would you take?
First one?
Luton Town.
Luton Town.
Okay.
Here's one for you.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have a corn on the cob for a nose?
Yeah.
Or as eyebrows, courgettes?
I'd go with the courgette for eyebrows. I quite fancy it. People have been talking to me about my eyebrows and saying how amazing they are. I've never noticed eyebrows before, other than when guys have them. Have you noticed when guys are doing like HD eyebrows now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
It's not for me.
No, it's not for me. Do you think as a race, humans have ran out of things to do?
No, I just think there's a lot of importance now, or people think there's a lot of importance on perfection. Where when you look at me, you think, oh, he must have had loads of work done, but actually, I've had
You've had
nothing done.
absolutely nothing done.
Well,
People,
that little dimple there,
yeah.
I had that put in.
There's nothing about you at all that fancies having anything done whatsoever.
No,
Okay,
I'll tell you a story, right? When I was
let me ask you this, right?
yeah,
You get bags under your eyes, and they're um, quite big. You know, like people with big eye bags,
yeah,
like them. Would you get them done?
no. I think men look good when they get older.
I think they do, but I'm talking like, pillows for eyebrows. I mean, for eye bags.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think my problem is, Rob, and you've got the same problem, is as we get older, we look amazing. That's the problem we've both got.
It is a problem. It is a problem.
When I was about 12 years old, I fancied this girl called Joanne. Is it either Woodward or Woodward? I don't know. Joanne Woodward, I think. Woodward or what? I can't remember. She was absolutely beautiful, right? I was about 12, 11, and she was about 15. And we were around my mate's house. We had an evening in. And I said to her, do you like Lee Majors from The Fall Guy? And she said, yeah. And then I came back home and asked my mum if I could have an operation where one of my eyes slightly closed.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
Mm.
If, where are Robbie natural teeth? They're in my mouth. They're my natural teeth. You don't buy fucked up teeth like this. Okay. So let me ask you this question.
Mm.
Your balls sag that much in old age that you actually sometimes hurt yourself by being knock-kneed. Would you have your balls reduced?
How long are they?
Well, they go down to your knees.
Has my penis dropped the same length, or is that still where it was always?
Still got the same micro penis you've always had.
I told you to keep that quiet, man.
Come on.
Will it hurt the operation?
No, I mean, they'll be swollen for a while.
Do I have the option to just swing them around my neck as a scarf instead in the winter?
No. Genuinely, if your balls got just that little bit too long, would you have them done?
No. I didn't even know you could have that, but no.
Yeah. Like to the point where if you were sat on a train or your car, and quite often you were doing yourself a mischief because your balls were now that long.
Yeah, okay. If they were hurting me, I would.
Yeah.
I've got one for you.
Yeah.
Would you rather both your hands, instead of skin, you've got their bacon?
Yeah.
Right?
So your skin's bacon. Yeah.
Just your hands.
Yeah. Bacon skin.
But you have to work with lions. That's your job. You're a lion tamer.
Yeah.
Right? So you've got bacon hands.
Mm-hmm.
Or you got a zebra head.
Got bacon or a zebra head. I think I'd go with the bacon hands.
What, working with tigers?
Well, either which way, because like tigers can maul a zebra as much as they can really fancy eating your bacon hands. I didn't know about Andy until he came to mine yesterday for a business meeting, was that Andy has never eaten, up until yesterday, baked beans.
This is true.
Why is that?
Well, I got to an age where I hadn't eaten it, and then when I got to that age, it was like I quite like the idea of never had one. But now I quite like the idea.
Zebra Head's a great name for a band.
Zebra head. That is a good name.
Yeah, go on.
Maybe me, you, and the fella from One Direction, Liam Payne, could form Zebrahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like the idea that now I've only ever had one baked bean, and that was at your house.
You had 2 baked beans.
Yeah, okay.
I've just seen my wife come down. Gonna go and be a husband to.
Will you do me a favour?
Yeah,
You look after yourself.
we'll do. That was then. This is now. Goodbye.
Do that. Right, I'm going to go as well. I've got stuff to do. Good work, everyone. Good work. Thanks for staying with us. Yeah, have a lovely evening.